Salutations, fellow humans. I am here to share with you my newest obsession, Reddit stories. No, but seriously, I have been addicted to reading Am I the Asshole Reddit stories. I'm sorry, Am I the A-hole? It's fine. But yeah, I've been reading Am I the A-hole Reddit stories, and then I've discovered True Off My Chest, and these have been juicy. Let me tell you, they've been juicy. There was one where this, I'm gonna get into it. So today I picked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Reddit stories. I don't think I'm gonna get through all of them, but I'm gonna start at the top. Y'all can let me know if y'all want me to read more, because I haven't read these ones. These are not ones that I've pre-read or I pre-picked them, but I have not read them. I've only read the title and based them on the title. So we're going to be figuring out what they're about and weighing in on them together. Okay. Do I have the Reddit app? Let me see. I don't have it on this phone. Okay, I'm gonna technical difficulties. Okay. Am I the asshole for not wanting to give my job offer to my sister? Okay. I, 17 female, and my sister, 15 female, both took a babysitting course, which our mom paid for. After this course, I invested about 4 days in total to write posters, hang them up, and tell everyone around that I would like to babysit children. After a long wait, a family finally contacted me. I have been babysitting for this family for a year now, 2 or 3 times a month. I really enjoy it. Gradually, it's getting around, and I often get inquiries if I have time. I always give out my number. Now, my neighbor asked if I could watch her children. I immediately say yes, because I like to take the extra money, as I enjoy buying pretty things or sometimes inviting my friends over. So I told my mom that I got another job offer, and she asked me if I could give the job to my sister since I already have some, but I said no for the reasons mentioned above. Now my mother and sister are mad at me. Should I give the job to my sister? The verdict on this one was not the asshole. I'm gonna look at the comments because it's a part of the ritual. My verdict, not the asshole. Like, I wonder, like, has her sister been trying to get babysitting jobs? It seems like she's been putting herself out there, and her sister has not really been doing the same thing. So, this family is requesting you because you have built a good reputation. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, people know that's why they're asking her. I'm not to say her sister is not a good babysitter. She could be better than her. I don't know. But if you're not putting yourself out there, and I have been, I'm not just about to give you my clientele. That's silly. You want some money? You could borrow some. The family is requesting you because you have built a good reputation. It's like if I hired Tiger Woods to teach me how to golf, and then his brother Lion shows up. I'm not reading no more comments. That was enough. I don't think she's the asshole. I think that her sister should be putting herself out there if she wants to make some money. And she can't mooch off of her free advertisement, her getting her clientele. Not the asshole. And next story. Am I the asshole for walking out of my girlfriend's birthday party after she called me a cheapskate for the gift I gave her? Juicy. This post was removed. Am I the asshole? Next one, I guess. Am I the asshole for telling my husband's cousin she shouldn't have thrown a gender reveal party? T, hold on, let me see. She might be spitting. She might be cooking. I'm sorry. They might be cooking. No, I think either way, they might be cooking. Yeah. So the verdict, before I even read it, it says at the top of the verdict of all the people that voted, not the asshole. Not the asshole. So let's see. We might have a different opinion. Both me, 29 female, and my husband's cousin Lena, fake name, 27 female, are pregnant. And I'm due in late May. Oh shit, the baby almost about to be born, y'all. Happy birthday. While she's due in August. My baby will be my second child. I have a 3-year-old son, and hers is her first. Lena and I aren't particularly close, and to be honest, I'm not fond of her. But since we're both pregnant, we've been talking more often than usual. It was during those conversations that she expressed wanting a baby girl. She specifically said she couldn't see herself raising a boy. Last month, Lena hosted a gender reveal party and found out she's having a son. She was visibly disappointed after finding out the sex of her baby. She threw on a fake smile during the actual reveal, but didn't keep it up for long. For the rest of the party, Lena remained frustrated and was cold and short with everyone who tried to congratulate her. My baby shower, wait. I don't know if Lena told anyone else that she wanted a girl, but her disappointment has gotten pretty obvious. Since her party, she's been less excited about her pregnancy. We've been speaking less because she doesn't even want to talk about her baby anymore. Ew, Lena. Her sadness has earned her some sympathy and support from my in-laws. I don't like Lena. It's your baby, no matter what the gender is. Also, gender reveal parties, in my humble, non-binary, gender non-conforming, genderqueer opinion, are stupid. Don't be in my comments talking about I don't want to hear that. I wouldn't do it. If I had a child, I would not have a gender reveal party. I might have a baby shower or some celebration of, I'm getting off course, but gender reveal parties are already kind of dumb. And if you are going to be disappointed at the gender, sexuality, expression of a child that you're going to bring into this world, you shouldn't be having a child. If you're going to be disappointed if your child doesn't fit a mold that you've pre-created for them, you shouldn't be having a kid. That's my opinion. But who am I? I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy with some green hair. I'm just a little guy. Okay. Oh, Jesus. So a couple of days ago, Lena called to ask about my baby's gender. She said that if I'm expecting a girl, she won't come to the baby shower. Lena. When I asked why, she said she's still mourning her daughter. Oh, Jesus. And doesn't want to be reminded that she's not having a girl. She also said that since she shared her reveal with the family, it was only fair I told her. Lena. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. I reminded her we weren't telling anyone until birth, but told her she was welcome to avoid the shower if she wasn't comfortable attending. Lena continued to pressure me to tell her, but I stood my ground, period. Good. After some back and forth, she told me I was being inconsiderate, as I knew how devastated she'd been. She said she deserved to know if I was about to rub my happiness in her face. Ew, Lena. And like pregnancy hormones, I know them bitches be crazy. I know they go crazy, but like, what? Lena, what? Lena. Lena is furious. She told my in-laws that I was kicking her out of the baby shower. I told everyone the truth, but many are still on her side. They're saying that it's rude of me to dismiss Lena's pain and that I should be more graceful towards her. I am not about to appease this lady because she's pregnant and upset. Are y'all not seeing the big picture? She's upset about the child she's about to have. There's people who can't even have children, and you're upset because you're not having the gender you wanted. I'm not even about to get into it. My husband is completely on my side, as is my brother-in-law. As much as I don't think I was wrong to stand my ground, I do recognize that her feelings towards her baby are none of my business. But she made it everybody else's business, though. She was telling everybody how she gonna feel. And she's still telling them, talking about she mourning her daughter. You're sick, Lena. You're weird. That's not normal. My husband is completely on my side. Okay, I already read that part. I do recognize that her feelings towards her baby are not. Read that part too. I was frustrated and exhausted at the time. And I know I would have reacted differently otherwise. Am I the asshole? Not the asshole. And Lena is really an TA to her child. I don't know what that means. The poor boy being hated by his mother because of his gender. Yes, Lena, I don't know if hated, that's like kind of strong. I don't know if she's necessarily going to hate her child, but she's already disappointed in the gender and says she couldn't see herself as raising a son. A baby is a baby is a baby is a baby. The gender don't, and then that's subject to change. Just because I'm assigned this, I'm not going to get into that. But Lena, you in the wrong, girl. I hope that when you unpregnant, you can see how you was in the wrong and get over yourself. And also love your child. Because what the fuck, Lena? What the fuck? It was, oh God, it's still there. You know how it's like a crumb in your eye, but it feels like the size of a pebble. Oh. Okay. So, this next story. Ooh. I'm gonna go in chronological order. I'm gonna wait for the next one The next one is, I'm gonna read the next one, but so the one I'm about to read is, I accidentally accused my wife of cheating on me, but actually it was just my daughter, and now we may divorce. But the one I'm gonna read the next time, if y'all are interested, is, would I be the asshole for dumping my girlfriend after I found out about her past? I want to say yes right now, but I need to read the story first. That's also like a good practice of like hearing people out, like reading stories of complete strangers being assholes or not being assholes or making very human decisions makes me be able to like tap into compassion and grace more. So boom. I accidentally accused my wife of cheating. It was my daughter. We might get a divorce. Hey Reddit, throwaway account for obvious reasons. Also, sorry for the length. A ton on my mind right now. Oh, so this definitely about to be the last one I read. Me, 52 female. Me, 52 male, and my 50 female wife. I'm sorry. Have been married for 25 years and are immensely happy. We, of course, have the normal fights, me not cleaning the bathroom, argue about me losing money on sports betting, her spending twice as much at the shops as we agreed to, etc. But overall, we have a really happy marriage. Until about 8 p.m. yesterday night. Whoo, Jesus, tell me about it, Ted. He ain't say his name, but he sound like a Ted. Recently, we've been having a bit of trouble in the bedroom. I don't want to derail the post, but basically sex has naturally slowed down between the two of us in the last couple years. This has really bothered my wife and bothered me a bit also, I admit. Excuse me. Once we vocalized the problem, we both agreed we're going to take steps to fix some things. We talked to some doctors. Basically, all of them wanted to put my wife on some serious medications, which my wife was pretty against. This led to about a year of building what we call our sex drawer, filled with products in the kitchen that my wife has tried and tested and likes the ingredients of. What do you mean by that? It's nothing crazy. Literally things like vitamin D, zinc, some Lubricil, soft gels, maca, stuff that's been tried and tested, nothing too wild and all over the counter. Oh, so things to make her slippery slope a little more slippery. Fenugreek, slippery elm and fenugreek. You're welcome. Now here's where things start to go downhill. So my wife naturally takes these products around the times we're going to be getting intimate or try. That's not how that works, I don't think. Don't quote me on that. But I feel like you should take the things like long term, like a vitamin type shit, and then like just have the slippery oochie coochie Gucci. I don't know. About 3-ish weeks ago, I noticed a ton of pills and soft gels were disappearing. Me thinking I'm about to have a pretty good week, I start to get mentally prepared for it. So about a week after that, I rechecked the drawer and a ton more of the stuff has been taken. I remember thinking, that's weird. We haven't done anything recently. About a week later, the same thing happened. Tons of pills and soft gels are gone. And I'm not going to lie, I get in my head a bit. Last night, me and my wife were out to dinner. After a couple of glasses of wine, I asked my wife why she's been taking so much of the stuff in the sex drawer without trying for any intimacy. I asked coming from an angle of both worry, mostly for health, and confusion. Immediately, my wife gets insanely defensive, blows off the conversation, and tells me she is not talking about this. This, of course, makes it where now it's the only thing I want to talk about. And while I respect everyone's I don't want to talk about this, I think something like this should probably be fucking discussed. I press a bit, and for about an hour, she's not having this combo. Basically, it gets to the point where I just blatantly ask my wife if she's seeing other people. My wife, who has never been aggressive or loud, starts basically screaming at me in the Italian restaurant. Damn, not over the fucking meatballs. She tells me my daughter, 25 female, has been having some relationship issues with her boyfriend and has been taking some of the stuff to help. Okay. In my head, it was like I don't know why, I was like, he found some sexy panties that he ain't never seen. And then in the laundry, and it was just his, that's some sitcom ass shit. I don't know why I thought that. This is more complex. 'Tis more complex. I'm like, why the fuck didn't you just tell me? She goes on a rant about how some things are girl to girl and how my daughter didn't want. Yeah, why would I tell you that? I mean, I guess, but I didn't think you would notice the pills missing. And did she ask about it? Did he ask about it before? Or I think he didn't. I don't think he asked about it before. Maybe if he asked about it sooner off, like when he first noticed, maybe she could be like, oh, I've been giving them to our daughter. She's been wanting to use some. Like, but also, I don't know. I don't think the daughter would have wanted you to know. If she wanted you to know, she would have talked to you. I'm not coming to tell you that our daughter is trying to get her slippery, ippery. Why would I do that? My wife ends up leaving the restaurant. Oh, but he said, you know, girl to girl, and how my daughter didn't want her telling anyone. That's reasonable. She's trying to respect her daughter's privacy, which I get, but come on, I buy the things to fill a drawer. Okay, and that's also, I guess, reasonable. Like, yeah. I guess she should have told him, but like, this is how, you know, how I get, or like, I guess she could have been like, hey, we're running low faster. I don't know. This is a hard one. I get that I stepped out of line with the questioning, but the defensiveness really caught me off guard and would have assumed my daughter using our stuff would have been discussed, and I wouldn't have actually cared and would have bought more stuff. Anytime I try to talk to my wife, she makes it seem like I'm an insane, out of control monster, that I've broken the trust in our marriage, and that I've ruined 25 years of progress we made together. Reddit, am I crazy? I'm confused right now. I'm going to go back up to see what the verdict was. There actually was no verdict. This was posted 20 days ago. He did do an edit 4 hours after he posted, so let me read that. Wow, a lot of incredible information in here. Thank you for everything. I don't know why I read it like that. Thank you to everyone for your comments. This post has made me feel better and has allowed me to think about other aspects of our marriage. I've seen a ton of requests for info, so let me try to answer some of the questions here. Me and my wife didn't go to the doctor for only libido issues. I don't know the general age of Reddit, but as you get older, things like menopause and other hormonal issues become a reality, just the way of life. I didn't plan on questioning my wife at the dinner. It had been in the back of my head, and after a few glasses of wine, I handled the situation poorly, which I 100% agree with all of you. Not the right place or right time. Yeah. His feelings were just so involved, and he's now thinking he's being cheated on. He didn't think about his daughter using these sex pills. That was not on his brain. He not thinking about his daughter's sex life, you know what I'm saying? Or, I don't think so. Calling it a sex drawer may have been a bad name, but it's just how we reference it. We didn't really think too deeply when coming up with the name, and I don't know actually which one of us created it. I don't have a good reason why it's in the kitchen, but it's also in the kitchen. What if I thought it was vitamins? What if I thought it was Advil, or motherfucking, the little blue gel bitches? What if I thought it was one of those? Thought I had a little headache. Take your shit. It's in the kitchen. It's in the common area. Sex drawer. I wasn't monitoring the sex drawer. The Lubricil soft gels, which we keep out of the box, come only in a 30 pill supply. Half the pack or so was missing. I didn't count. It's very obvious even at a quick glance. Okay, so he wasn't being a weirdo. It was probably very jarring for him to see, like, from that to that. He's like, what the I ain't getting no cutting, no lately, none. She ain't touched me. Where these pills going? So I understand his upset and I understand his, like, fear. It was just handled poorly and not the right place, not the right time. And for why I didn't automatically assume my daughter, the soft gels mentioned above and some of the other stuff in there are for a specific thing outside of the vitamins. While I don't know the ingredients too intimately, you wouldn't really expect those things to be shared. And finally, for those mentioning that my wife is still actually hiding something, I appreciate your comments and it has given me a ton to think about. While I won't jump to those types of conclusions, I do agree that there is probably more that needs to be discussed between me, my wife, and my daughter. Oh man, the plot thickens. I need an update. I love when they update. Is there an update? Somebody's comment, what in the multivitamin did I just read? I'm confused. These sex jokes are just vitamin C? Your daughter and wife are taking vitamin C? This is silly. Is there parts of the story missing? It feels like there's something missing. Why did you choose to bring this up at the restaurant? Was it try to avoid the yelling? Oh, Info. How intense was your questioning? He pressed her for an hour. Oh. I think he might be the asshole. But I need some more information. I don't know. I don't know. I think he might be the asshole though. I don't know. It seems like there was a lack of communication. No? That's my time. My mouth is dry. I'm about to go drink some tea and read some more Reddit stories and come back for y'all another time. Okay, bye.